Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here representing Team FTK, and I'm here with a few announcements. Of course, we've hit 1,200 subscribers. We'd like to thank you all for your continued support. Without you folks, this would not have been possible. We greatly appreciate you all. Thank you all for supporting us, subscribing, commenting down below, and of course, liking the videos and disliking them, of course. So anyway, if you folks would like to join this giveaway, of course, check out Jesse's video, of course, his volcanic slash raw depth profile, of course, link shall be in description, of course. Make sure you comment on that video, of course, so you get entered. Pretty simple. Now, of course, we do have a Patreon. If you folks would like to support us on a more personal level, of course, please check out the Patreon, check out the tiers that suit you. So yes, now if you can't afford to do Patreon, of course we do have a PayPal, so if you'd like to tip us now and again, you know, $1 here and there, again, you can feel free to, of course, donate to the channel. Of course, it helps us out a lot, of course, in terms of obtaining cards for depth profiles and of course improving our equipment. Very important. Thank you. But yes, last thing I want to say is also we are sponsored, of course. Make sure you check out Ink Gaming. Ink Gaming is a very interesting site, has a lot of assortment of cards, you know, like cards, dice, keyboards, mouse, all sorts of items. Please check them out, of course, with the promo code to get 10% discount off. Make sure you punch in this promo code. It's Team FTK10. I repeat, Team FTK10 to get your 10% discount when you purchase an item off Inked Gaming, of course. Make sure you put that to good use. But yes, folks, let's get on with the video, shall we? Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here representing Team FTK. And I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome folks. Today I'm here with my Shaddoll Lightsworn deck profile. The queen, the beautiful goddess herself, El Shaddoll construct, has finally been reborn and of course resurrected from the dead, from the ashes, of course. I made this immediately, and my god, I've made some cool plays with this deck. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and go over my card choices and all that good stuff, folks. Okay, starting off with the monster lineup, folks. I'm playing the double Judgment Dragon. I'm trying out Judgment Dragon because I remember my old build. I did play Judgment Dragon when Construct was at 3. It's up to personal preference. You don't have to play this. You could easily just play one copy or just completely cut it. It's completely up to personal preference. I like the Judgment Dragon in here because it's just a free summon, and I just love the whole aspect of Judgment Dragon, so it's pretty standard. Continuing on with my Lightsworn lineup, of course. Excuse me, got a bit of a sniffle. I've got the triple Raiden here, pretty standard. Raiden is just there to excavate cards and help you get cards in the grave, which is pretty important, and he's a tuner. Of course, got the triple Wolf. Wolf is your standard play. I love just sending Wolf off with Curious. So good. It nets you so many pluses. Of course, I've got the double Lumina. Lumina's just there for your combo extensions. Also helps to make links, which is pretty cool. I love playing 2 Lumina. She's just so good. Of course, got the one Felice. She's basically your 4th copy of Wolf. Really good. You tribute her to blow up a monster opponent controls, and you get to excavate 3 cards in the process. Pretty good. And also, it's really nice to send off with Curious as well. Of course, got the one Lila for the back row. Got the one Minerva. I do like the one Minerva. I do have the Lightsworns back in here for the Judgment Dragon targets. Well, you know, targets so I can summon my Judgment Dragon. And of course, just kind of, I just love playing the old Lightsworns back in this deck because, you know, I love old school Lightsworns, and it's, you know, the deck just isn't the same without them. So I still play my babies. So that's going to round up the whole Lightsworn lineup, folks. Now I'm going to talk about the Shaddoll aspect of the deck, of course. I've got the triple Shaddoll Squamata, pretty standard. When it's flipped, you get to blow up a monster on the field. And of course, if it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you get to send another Shaddoll card from the deck to the graveyard, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm not playing any of the Shaddoll traps. I just don't have any room for them. I love the cards. Like I always played one copy of Core, and I always used to do the combo where if I had a Shaddoll, I just send the Schemata, send the Core, and get Core to search for the Shaddoll spells and traps. So yeah, just a triple Schemata, play the double Valko. 3 is never necessary. I feel like if you play too many, Valko just becomes very situational, very bricky, and doesn't help you in that sense because his effect is only once per turn. So you can only use one of them, which kind of sucks. And of course, I've got the double Hedgehog just to help you search for your Shaddoll monsters. Pretty standard. Of course, got the double Beast. I feel 2 is just a solid number. You can play the 3rd copy, but I like 2 Beast. Beast is just a little net, he nets you a little plus, which is pretty cool. Of course, got the 1 Dragon just to send off to disrupt any floodgates or blow up any spells and traps that you don't want to deal with. So yeah, that's going to round up the whole Shaddoll portion of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the supporting roles, of course. Now that Brilliant Fusion is at 1, it is crucial, it is vital to play this. You got to play triple of the Predaplant. I think is it the Orpheus Scorpio, just to help you search for the Brilliant Fusion. It also searches Shaddoll Fusion as well, which is pretty cool because it says, if I'm correct, sorry, no, that doesn't search it. It's this guy. My bad. It's the Cobra, the Predaplant Cobra. We only play 1 copy of him. So basically, if he's special summoned by the effect of a Predaplant monster, of course, by him. So basically, you get to search for a Polymerization spell card or a Fusion spell card. So you can search for Shaddoll Fusion, or you can search Brilliant Fusion. Search any card that has the word Fusion in its name. So I do apologize for that little botch there, but still, you got to play this engine. It's very important. Brilliant Fusion at 1 kind of hurts this deck a little bit, but regardless, it's still strong. And just for more support, just to get the Shaddoll Fusions in hand, I do play the double Keeper of Dragon Magic. So good. I love it because it gets this effect when it's normal or special summoned. So you can pitch a card and add 1 Polymerization normal spell card or a Fusion normal spell card. So this also searches Shaddoll Fusion, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't think it searches the Brilliant Fusion because Brilliant Fusion is a continuous spell. It has to be a normal Fusion spell, which kind of sucks. Anyway, continuing on, I've got the double Hat Tricker, and of course got the double Goblinberg, and of course continuing on, got the mini, of course, got the Damage Juggler, got the 1 Trick Clown, got the 1 E-Turtle, 1 Glow Up Bulb, 1 Gem Knight Garnet for our Brilliant Fusion target, 1 Blackluster Soldier. What kind of deck would this be without him? Very prominent. And of course, I've got this spicy card. It's Chaos Dragon Levinier, I think it is. Levinier. Pretty cool. I like the aspect of it. Probably you may test it out more, but it's just such a solid card to play. So that's going to round up my whole monster lineup, folks. Okay, going on to the spells. Of course, got the triple charge of Light Brigade. Pretty standard. Helps us to get out the cards from the deck, and of course search for our Lightsworn monsters. Pretty cool. Triple solar recharge for that draw power. You need this draw power. The deck bricks hard if you don't see it. Got the triple pot of desires. I know I had to go balls deep with this, boys. Triple pot of desires, really good. And of course got the triple Shaddoll Fusion standard, just to help us make Construct and the other Shaddoll monsters. 1 L Shaddoll Fusion, and of course got the 1 Brilliant Fusion, of course the Lonely Brilliant Fusion, and of course I got the 1 Super Poly, so spicy, and of course double Allure of Darkness here for my 2 ofs, and of course I got the 1 Foolish Burial, got the 1 Reinforcement of the Army as well, just to help us search for, we can search Raiden or Goblinberg, and I got the 1 Monster Reborn to round up the spell. Okay, for the extra deck now, of course. For the Fusion lineup, of course, the beautiful El Shaddoll Construct. So beautiful. I love her so much. And of course, got the double Winder just to help us stun. And of course I've got the one Shekinaga, very easy to make. We do play a couple of earths in here, so it's possible to make. And of course I've got the one, the Seraphronite, pretty important. For the XYZs, just got the 2 Minerva. I may cut 1 Minerva and stick in an Exoton Knight, because Exoton is still good in that aspect. I feel 2 Minervas, you know, we just don't have room for it anymore, in my opinion. But anyway, continuing on, I've got the Synchros, got the one Omega, Scarlight, Beazle, Michael, got the Naturia Beast, and for my links, got one Seryuja, Borreload, and Curious to round up my extra. So thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. If you folks would like to support us on a more personal level, please check out the Patreon and check out the tiers that suit you best. If you cannot do that, we also have PayPal. Please tip us on PayPal. It helps the channel. It goes towards cards and equipments and of course more content. And please folks, if you would like to check out Inked Gaming, our sponsor, promo code is TeamFTK10. I repeat, TeamFTK10 for your 10% discount on anything you purchase from there. Of course, they sell a wide variety of items such as mats, keyboards, and interesting items such as mouses as well. So please give them a check out, and of course get your items a little cheaper. So yes folks, this is a Creative Duelist representing Team FTK signing out. Peace, have a good day, and stay creative.